All right, now we'll go into the low posture mount. From here, my feet always tucked in as much as possible. If I can overlap them across my ankles, I'll do it. But if he's got that leg down, like right now he's got his leg down to the mat, I just pinch in as tight as I can. This one's tucked underneath. Now from here, if Eric's got this leg down, this knee's up, he's got a frame in, he's gonna do what? Move his hips in this direction. That's the primary threat for my position right now. So knowing that, okay, as I come into position, I may start to like draw an attack right away. I may start to go to crossface, and as soon as I feel him start to gain any momentum, I'm going to shoot the crossface. So what does that mean? Okay, old school, like Hicks and Gracie classic. Instead of just cross-facing, I do this. Right? So I'm actually driving this in. Now don't hit somebody in the face, but you also don't do it slow and gently, right? It is still a martial art. So as I do this, okay, I shoot this to the other side, palm to the mat, and I'm turning his head decisively. And as I do that, if Eric has dropped his elbow inside my knee, I want to make it so that as I move the orientation of his body in that direction, my knees cinch in so that his elbow's kind of on top or on the outside. So from here, knees just pinched in. Now look where his right elbow is right now. That happens all the time. That's beautiful for me. From here also, sometimes people will get to where I am right now and they'll still get bridged in one direction or the other, and preferably that one because he can trap my arm. My crossface allows him to hold on to that. So when I do this, I pinch my knees in tight, toes in tight, and watch, not here, but here. Way out, okay? This is great if I want to keep my elbow down so I have more sandwich, but even if I need to violate the crossface a little bit and bring my elbow up, I want to be way out here. Now, can Eric move me in that direction? Not at all, okay? That means the only thing I need to worry about is this side, okay? Can't be bridged. If he tries to bridge me in this direction, I have way too much base. The only thing I need to worry about is him using this arm and this arm as a frame against my hip or my leg. So now, as we look at this, from here, it starts to go. I'm pinched in, okay? Now I just start picking that up and defeating it. And I'm in great shape. Somebody's super mobile though. Okay, I'm in here, he starts to get a little ground. I shoot the crossface way out. He immediately goes to the other side. He starts to get a little ahead of me. Shoot the crossface way out, okay? So, see what I'm doing? Like, I'll go back and forth a couple times until I feel that I'm set. Feet touching, knees in tight, no space, big crossface, and really cheating over to the side without letting my knees come out. You will slow everybody way down using that. Okay, let's go into the very, very underused classic submission. Another one like we talked about the X choke last month. This one's going to be the Ezekiel. So for one thing, if I'm doing the tricks here that I talked about to really get off side, a lot of times what happens is my last part of positional maintenance is also the first thing I'll do for attacking, and that is taking the spine out of alignment. Does that mean I'm trying to like neck crank somebody? No. What it means is I'm trying to make it so that if Eric wants a certain structure with his body, a certain architecture or anatomical integrity, I want to take that away and make everything he's trying to do compromised and weaker. So from here, I'm out to the side. Okay, look at the little adjustment I'll make here at this point. Okay, so here's my crossface. Now I'm just going to hook him with my thumb, and I'm going to pull so that I still have his head turned in this direction, but see, before it was here. Now I pull it and I turn it here, which means that his body just did this, okay? Instead of this, it's now like this. Spinal misalignment. Everything is crooked. It makes him very weak. Once I do that, check it out. At this point, I'm going to come in, because I know that I've got my base. I come in without leaning all the way over. I still keep crossface pressure. And I grab my fingers inside. Now, from here, I'm going to go leopard paw. not straight fingers, not fist. Okay, this, my fingers can get caught up. This is too thick to work in there. This is just right, strong but also narrow. So I start to dig straight into his neck. And by going straight into his neck, I'll feel the notch underneath his jaw. And now I start to work that in. And here's what I want you guys to do, okay? So you straighten this out. 4 fingers in, that's legal. Okay? I come inside straight to the neck, right in here, and then I work it under the jaw. And as I work it in, a lot of people go here, and now they're relying on this lever into the neck. Sometimes they feel bad, like they're going against their partner's windpipe, you know, which isn't nice. What I want you guys to do is get this out, work it in, and I want you to hide your knuckles underneath your own bicep. When you do that, just see what the effect is going to be on your partners, okay? Okay, so check it out. Shoot this in, everything's tight, pull it offline, now I come in, okay? If I come up here, he's going to be tucking, so I go straight in first, and then I start to wiggle. Okay, and as I come in, I'm looking to get my knuckles all the way, not stop until my knuckles are all the way behind my bicep, okay, tucked underneath my bicep. Now from here, I'm not relying on this motion. I'm just using my weight. So come underneath, right? He's going to make a choice of which way he turns his head, and I will let him do that because I don't want to be mean to my training partners. But now from here, watch, I'm just letting my weight bring everything together. Okay, like that. I don't have to fight with my arms. And that's the biggest problem that people face with Ezekiel, is they try and do it with their arms, as opposed to getting your arms in a nice box position and then letting your weight do the rest.